What's going on, everybody? This is the blockchain backer bringing you the latest cryptocurrency news and analysis. Today, we'll take a look over here at the total market cap of the cryptocurrency market. Of course, we'll peek over there at the Bitcoin price chart as we get ready to go into holiday vacation, or at least here on the blockchain backer channel. I will be going on Christmas break until next Tuesday. As we can see here on the screen, I have the total market cap of the entire cryptocurrency market as we get ready to go into break. The whole cryptocurrency market sits right back over here on top of the 2018 all-time high, along with sitting on top of that last retracement level there, the 786 Fibonacci retracement, based on our entire bull run that started there on C19's bottom. As the story is the same over here on the altcoin market, hitting that all-time high for a second time. So I guess you could call it a double tap on top of the all-time high. But I'll keep things pretty light, tight, and bright and short today. Obviously, with those market caps sitting there on top of the all-time high, it seems pretty important that the level we're currently at right now is the one that holds. Should the market crumble through the previous all-time highs, you would think things would probably get heated up pretty quickly. As I presented many times here with the altcoin market, that this is the same as our Wyckoff accumulation that we had at the bottom back in 2019 and 2020. So long as we're holding here, I'm sticking with that idea. But I noticed something kind of funny in here, which is kind of playing with charts. So definitely a weird kind of structure here for Bitcoin. Like, let's say this actually is the bottom. I mean, it looks kind of odd, to say the least. And I was thinking to myself, you know what, man, I've actually seen a bottom kind of like this before. And I was like, yeah, you know what, it does kind of look like that. And then trying to kind of, reflect on what was sentiment like when this bottom ended up coming in here for the market. And this reversal ended up taking place right in here. And well, this actually isn't a bottom at all. But however, we looked at this chart in this manner many times back in 2021 like this to see how it had curled down, ABC'd, went on for that final hit. As we've seen here currently right now, going for that final hit. But this was actually the top of Bitcoin back in 2021, late 2021, when we were screaming that the top was coming in for Bitcoin and how those reversals end up actually looking. I remember conducting a poll back in here questioning whether or not people thought the bottom was in. At that time, the market thought that we were going to go on to $100,000. So, hey, if right here, they thought we were going to keep going, what are they thinking right here? Do they think we're going to keep going? Sure enough, they do. Look how amazing that is, that 64.8% of people believe we are going to $12,000. And in the opposite direction with the same structure, 64.4% people believe we are going to $100,000. And the real funny thing about this poll, as you go through here, you will see how many times people said we will never see $20,000 ever again. Some people so confident to say even screen capture this. Out of respect, I won't show all of those comments, but you can find this tweet here on November 14th, 2021. But fun to see how sentiment can swing. And it's always interesting to see that, because we know, whether this is it or not, we know no matter what, the general consensus will be wrong whenever it happens. And in the 2018 bottom, I had always wondered what was it like, or at least always thought, man, the people who bought back at the bottom back in 2015, they were so lucky, but never really knowing what it felt like. And I got a pretty decent taste of it in 2018 when we were down here to see how bad it really actually is. But that one was pretty short. It was like 4.5 months, 5 months of how long that one lasted. This one was a good 9-monther that happened in here. This is very clean Wyckoff accumulation that happened here for Bitcoin at the bottom in 2015. And should this end up being it, should this end up being the bottom that ends up holding in here, we'll all have a really good, clear idea of how it felt to be these guys, especially in this moment right in here. And for those who are new in the market, to know what it felt like back in here. And this one was much longer. This is like almost 2 years that lasted. Here's about 1.5 years for the altcoin market. Right now, of course, we're going on about 6.5 months for this one right now. Now, one of the things a lot of people do is they also refer back to that 2014 and 2018 bear market to say how long they lasted and the percentages that they've drawn down. We're way past the length of time of how long 2018 lasted for, way past it. If you were to pick this top, even though on-chain data suggests it all the way here, we're like a year past how long that bear lasted, which is why this feels so crummy too. We've been in this thing for a year. A lot of these altcoins have been in this thing for like almost 2 years. But if we just only use the literal top of Bitcoin down to the bottom, and if you're going to draw a comparison between 2014 and 2018, guess what? You're there. You're at the last days. So we will officially have elapsed the longest on Christmas Eve, December 24th. So really, as we go through the holiday break, it's just going to be about getting beyond that point. Do we get past the point of how long Bitcoin bears have lasted? And can these market caps maintain these Fibonacci retracement levels? Can they maintain these 2018 all-time highs? Should they hold them? All as well. And that's really the only thing that there really is to watch in the market throughout the holidays, is to say, hey, can our current lows hold? If our current lows break, that means that we lose the all-time highs, we lose Fibonacci retracement levels, and we officially have like the longest bear market in the history of all time. Otherwise, you have a plethora of things to say, hey, this is how long bear markets last. Hey, we're at Fib retracement levels. Hey, we're at previous all-time highs, trying to find support on top of it twice. While at the same time, on your large time frames, you've got all of your stuff that was signaling past bottoms to come in the market historically. Expand that a little bit, see that a little bit better. And we can see these were our markers of the bottom on the big time frame. So that's really it. I don't think there's a whole lot of chart watching that really needs to happen in here on the market throughout the holiday. So try to enjoy it with your family. The universe is finding balance as Sam Bankman-Fried has been extradited back to the United States. Charges have been filed against Caroline Ellison and Gary Wang. Little typo there. His name is Gary Wong. While we haven't seen big action happen in the cryptocurrency market, at least we know we're heading into the next year. That when we were starting into 2022, we were coming into it with the mindset that this is the top of Bitcoin. Now, at least heading into 2023, like when you think of New Year's, you think of like hope and optimism, a fresh start for a new year. You know, we had the DXY just continuing to a parabolic rise and an already trend that had started in 2021 as we were going into 2022. As we get ready to go into 2023, we have things starting to form here. We see the breakdown that has happened here in the DXY, a historically good context for the cryptocurrency market. So as we go into holidays, as we get ready to start the new year, we're going in with a couple of optimistic things. And there's really no reason to even look at these charts for the next few days, unless if there's a big price move. If things are just creeping along 1, 2, 3, 4% here and there, you pull out your phone, you look at it, 3%, whatever, put it away. 1%, put it away. 10%, all right, let's all hop on Twitter together. Otherwise, just enjoy it with your family. Hopefully things work out. Hopefully this level holds as we go into the new year and we have like an awesome start to the new year. If not, if things fall apart, we'll watch the world burn together. We've got a lot of good things that can provide some hope that things do hold, just based on the location of where we're at and the condition that we're going into the new year with. So I'm not going to waste our time talking our ears off. It's been a busy week for me. I've been on 3 live streams this week, in addition to 3 videos with a shortened week. And I do realize not everybody celebrates Christmas. There's many different holidays out there and religious holidays out there. And I wish you all a happy holidays. My family and I, we celebrate Christmas. And to those who celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. And I'm not going to waste our time with fluff today. Still breaking in the major new 75-gallon fish tank. Still working on the drums. Hanging out with my family, getting ready to eat a bunch of pie, a bunch of stuffing, a bunch of good food, and open some presents and see my kids enjoy the presents that we got for them. If there's some free time to goof off and do a live stream or something, maybe we'll do it throughout the weekend. But all right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays. If you could, please like this video and give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified of when I create new content and when I go live. As always, this is not investment advice, and I am not a financial advisor. But if you ever need a pick-me-up or a little bit of reassurance, just remember that the blockchain backers got your back. Have a good one.